Welcome to 3D Amazon FBA. Today I'm going to show you guys 5 items that I sold this week for profit. Before I get into it, make sure you guys like, subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it. So to get back to the purpose of this video is to show you guys 5 things I sold this week. So we're going to start with this Harry Potter sham. It's sold out, and the ASIN didn't work when I tried to pull it up. This is actually my second attempt at making this video. But anyways, you can see here's the J. Franco Harry Potter Witchcraft and Wizardry Sham. Cost me $4.32. And this customer had bought 2, the only 2 that I had sent in. And my profit was $9.76. So I did double my money. It took me a while to find this listing, but I finally found it. You can see it's completely sold out, which is why it was hard to find. But, a customer had bought 2 of these, and you can see, other people were selling it for like $12. And then when I saw mine, everybody was sold out. So I sent them in, I jacked up the price, and I was able to sell it for $18 a piece. People do love Harry Potter. I figured it would eventually sell. I set my repricer to 30% ROI like always, because if someone else got on, I would lower my price. This just goes to show you that people will pay more than you would think. On Amazon, there's no point in time the price was ever that high. People were selling it for $10 for the longest time, and I was able to sell mine for $18. You'll never know what people are willing to price or sellers for or what price, but I was able to sell it for a pretty high price. Shoot for the moon sometimes whenever you're doing your or you're selling your stuff, especially the only seller. Because worst thing is someone just doesn't buy it, and you eventually just lower your price eventually. But I was able to sell this for way more than it's ever sold for before, by 50% more than it's ever sold for before. So try to make as much money as you can on this stuff, especially with how things are right now, because it is tough out there. Shopping and getting product. So make sure you guys are raising your price. So if you see this, I got this at Grocery Outlet, make sure you pick it up and you can make some money on it. So next I've got some Crocs that I had bought. I have seen many times in comments before people saying that you can get IP complaints from Crocs. I personally have never gotten one, and I've sold hundreds of Crocs over the years, and I've never gotten any kind of complaint or cease and desist letter, nothing. So, in my experience, Crocs are safe. You guys might have a different experience. If you guys have had problems with Crocs before, let me know in the comments. But I personally have never had any issues. But I got these at Ross. They were $21.44, and I made $20.47. I personally think Crocs are ugly, but from what I understand, they are extremely comfortable. They're extremely durable. They're known to last for many, many, many years. I do know Crocs is a good product. So people will pay big dollars for Crocs. My dad wears Crocs. My grandma wears Crocs. My stepmom wears them. I know a lot of people that really love the product. So let me show you guys what it is. But I've never had any issues as far as IP complaints or anything like that. And I do know that is something people have worried about in the past. So this is what it looks like. There's really even not much material to this. I can't imagine it being very expensive to produce. But, the sales rank 16,000. Crocs, for the most part, always have a really high sales rank, or very good sales rank. You can see 8,350 reviews. And this color is currently sold out. See, I think that's part of Crocs appeal too, is they have them in all kinds of different colors. So people will have several different shades of Crocs because they want to match their outfit. Like this isn't going to match everything. This purple color, this is to go to a few specific items or outfits. So I think that's part of the appeal too. But you can see the price was always in the 40s, $56 right here. Sales rank was always, in the 3 to 4,000 rank. That means this ASIN is selling probably 100 a day with this being in clothes and grocery. So in my experience, it's safe to sell Crocs if you guys are interested. I look for them every year, every summer. I will sell, several dozen pairs of Crocs. Next up is a book I got from Dollar Tree. I've been sourcing Dollar Tree a little bit more lately, mainly looking for DVDs and like cereal and snacks. But I did sell 2 copies of this book. You can see it took me about a month to sell both copies. Made about $7.19 off a $2.70 purchase price. So that's obviously a really good purchase. I have made some videos about this before. If you're sourcing books from these discount stores, you have to make sure that the pages are in good shape and there's no little I think they call them water markings, where they'll put like a black dot on usually the bottom of the book on the pages, and that's to let people know this is not a new book. But you do have to look for that. But you can see the sales rank kind of sucks at was it 600 and something thousand? Once it populates 675,000 books, averages almost 800,000. But I sold 2 within a month. You can see my price was lower than Amazon's. Books of that high sales rank or low, however you want to look at it, doesn't sell very fast. In the past week, it sold 2 copies. In the past month, it sold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Sold 10 copies in a month. So you don't want to send in like 30 or 40 of this, but sending in 1 or 2 with a sales rank, at this level, you'll sell them if you're priced properly or competitively with people. I've never heard of this writer before or the book, but it did have. Obviously, I sold a couple of them. So if you go to Dollar Tree, look for some hardcover books. Just make sure it doesn't have that watermarking on it. So is that this one? All right. Next up is some cream of wheat cereal. I got this from Grocery Outlet. You can see it cost me $1.99, and I made $3.75 on it. And you can see the price has dropped. You see here like 11.57, 10.89. But I did sell. This shows the whole 30 days, whole month. So I sold 45 in a month, and that's because I sold out. I would have sold more. You'll see there was, I think, some gaps. Yeah, like the 21st to the 19th to the 12th. These were some that were just being redistributed. That took a while to get to them. Sales rank's really high. Unfortunately, the price dropped on them, but I was still making $2.89. So I sold 45, cells. Some had 2 or 3 in them. So I sold more than 45 boxes at $4 each. So that's what about say $180 profit I made off of this one item. I would have bought more, but the expiration date was within 120 days. So I stopped buying them from the grocery outlet because it was cutting it close, and I didn't want to get stuck selling these merchant fulfilled. They're not very heavy. I just don't have boxes, and if I went and bought boxes for these, my profit would be just gone. But you can see 40,000 sales rank, and if I was to buy them now, I would still double my money, even though the price was dropping. Because you can see at one point it was selling for $15 a box. Back here, it was selling for $15. So these people probably saw at the grocery outlet and was slowly tanking the price. But I still could double my money if I bought them today. They sold really quick. But don't sleep on breakfast stuff. I sell probably, besides barbecue, I probably sell more breakfast stuff than anything else. Pancake mix, all kinds of different breakfast stuff I sell. And the last thing I got for you here is some candy. And I wanted to show you this one. I made about 50% ROI on this. You can see it costs $5, made $2.60 profit. And, going through the month, I sold 9 units. But this is an example of some candy that's not meltable. So let me show you guys here. And that's the main reason why I wanted to show you guys, is not all candy is meltable. Of course, like chocolate, stuff like that, it's going to melt. But, lollipops are pretty safe. So you can see 27,000 sales rank. And see, this is RevSeller for those of you that are new to the channel or whatever. So RevSeller will show right here if something's meltable. It'll say melt, and it'll be in red lettering. And that'll let you know that it's a meltable product. So the price has dropped on this a little bit, maybe either that or this is already calculating the fee increase. I'm not sure. I haven't really looked into it yet. This might be showing the price increase because see, it's 50 cents less. This is a fairly heavy item with 42 lollipops in it. But, you can still make a little bit of money on it. This dude here has 354. He is going to soak up the buy box more unless you guys send in, an equal quantity, because he's going to have his stuff closer to more people than those of us that send in, like, say, 5 or 10 at a time. So he'll have the buy box more than most people. But, with times being what they are, 40% ROI is not that bad, So $2 is $2 in my opinion. It's better than making nothing. So, but I got this at the 99-cent only store, not Dollar General or one of the other ones. This was the 99-cent only store. So if you're interested in making a $2 profit, be on the lookout for this item too. Unfortunately, the price dropped a little bit and fees have gone up, but it's still 40% ROI, and it's going to sell pretty fast at a 25,000 to 30,000 sales rank. So, this is what I got for you guys this week. Make sure you guys like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I really appreciate it. Thank you for watching.